Why, hello. Thank you so much for joining me. We're jumping into the Infected brand new update version 24.0 currently, and there's a whole bunch of stuff been added to this game. Holy moly. All right, so we have a new additions right now. Lore added, including new POIs with lore notes, environmental storytelling, new settings options also been added, like to hide POIs, map icons, toggle, disable loot respawn. We also have new items and furniture. Melon crates hold up to 20 melons. That's really cool. Clay mixer. Advanced clay mixer requires new tech. The trader itself we need to unlock. New furniture types, bar counters, both short and long versions. New candle-based lights, candle lamps, candle wall lamps, and also ceiling lamps. I wonder what that takes to run. We also have utility additions, which is, man, this is nice too. Movable ladder so you can climb up those hard-to-reach places. And now the ETV location. This is what I've been looking for a while now. Info can now be purchased from the trader for 250 coins. That makes a big difference. Changes also now for crafting clay. You need to, of course, no longer be able to do that in the workbench. You'll have to use the clay mixer. The inventory now displays months and season. Mike now has 10 possible spawn locations. I think it was only 2 before. Plastic max stack has been increased from 10 to 20. Water mill, also build cost update, now requires 25 aluminum and 25 cobalt, no more iron. Water mill trader tech now costs 2,500. Else than 1,500. Ooh, that's expensive. Elevator frames cost updated to and now includes 15 cobalt ingots. We have also a whole bunch of bug fixes, and it looks really cool. So we press J to get into lore and the cement mixers and everything else. The wall lamps really look good. I know that the dev has been working his butt off trying to do a whole bunch of stuff for us. So I'm really excited to jump in and see what it looks like. Hope you guys are enjoying it. We'll need to start a brand new game. Unfortunately, it does not work with your old game. It doesn't work at all. By the way, the lore currently is only in English. So if you're looking at, to get your language or you're preferable to, you're going to have to wait a little bit. He's got to work on that too. So very excited to jump in. If you guys are enjoying this, please take time, hit those like buttons. Let's do it. Here we are. Okay, which location are we at right now? All the way down there. We have to, we got a long run to get ourselves to a location around here. I think this is where I was talking about last time, right? Yeah, we were here and I found a place. I think it's right there. That's really good. Anyways, let's start off with what we need to do. By the way, when you start your game up, if you want to see these POIs lit up, I think you have to actually put villages on so you can see them. That might be something you might want to check out. Right now, we need to go and pick up some stuff here. 1 stone, 1 stick, and to make ourselves a pickaxe. Woo, swing! Just so happens to be both there, and I'm going to be a little bit more in that because I'm going to need a bunch of them anyways. So let's go and get ourselves some crafting done. We need 1 stick, 1 stick, and of course, shift right click works perfectly fine. Craft 1. You can craft multiple if you want to, and of course, you can go right now back in here. I know most of you know this, but some people have preferences of where they like to place things. That's where I like to place mine. All right, so we got ourselves that. Let's go look at next task. We're going to run through these. A stone blade. So there we go. Idaho. And that gives you a stone blade. Again, if you're not too sure, you can go into this itempedia and start looking at all the stuff you do need. It's 1 small stone. It tells you where you need to make that on the anvil and other things, the things we don't have currently, of course. But yeah, very nice. This is really good. It's a craftable material on us, player or the workbench. So it tells you everywhere you need to go and do things. All right, let's work on this plant fiber. Chop down a tree. Let's chop down a small tree so we don't waste our time here. I think we get the same amount of plant fibers. Not sure, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Not sold. All right, what's the next thing they want us to do here? We want to do a pickaxe. This is super important. Right now, we don't really need you. Yeah, I'm going to confirm that just because I know I don't need it. I'm going to need a stick, though. I need another stick. Another, oh, geez, you know what? Right in front of logs, dude. Right-click that and harvest. You can also harvest firewood and pick up a bunch of sticks if you want to. That is your choice. Again, it will take up some space, so you don't want to go too far on that, but that's fine. So if you want to use this book, let's just say here, and you decide, okay, boy, it's really bright. You want to make this. It will automatically place everything that's inventory into here. So yeah, it makes it a little bit easier. It really does. All right, so that is good. What's our next haul we need to do here? Craft your first weapon. So this import, open up your inventory and crafting icon anvil, a hammer, and okay, drag necessary items and a stone spear. So we're going to have to make a stone spear, are we? Which we're going to probably need another rock or so. I could use a pickaxe, of course, or I could be really... Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm taking that. That's some good stuff right there, dude, to start off with. I'm happy. I'll find melons, too. Oh, actually, I see some extra food here. And that's a different pouch, too. If you guys are looking into here, you're going, where's my food? You just click up here, and you got your food, and you guys look at your stats here. Not going down too fast. So, again, this is a game that's been developed for a while, so it's really nice. So, yeah, again, they want us to make a spear. And they want to train us, I guess, using this thing, just like I did beforehand. And they'll tell you what you need. One stone blade, 3 sticks, and 5 plant fiber. So let's do that. Let's put this in here. Shift-click that. Bam. And then we... do I have enough plant fiber? I think it was 5 plant fiber, wasn't it? Whatever. Still chop it down. We'll get another one. It's fine. Beautiful. Got a little more plant fibers. And again, you just go in the book like they're mentioning and hit that up and puts everything inside of here just like they wanted. Bam. And we're good to go. And you can also place this together here. All right. So that's good news because now we have ourselves our equipment to kind of stay alive and survive. I would recommend you to make a second one of those because they do break after a certain amount of time. And if you end up in hell, you'll appreciate having that. Really would. So how many plant fibers I have? I'm probably going to need another tree. And axes do break. On the bottom right, you have integrity. Really small icon bottom right below all that food stuff. You'll find yourself what you're looking for there. Okay, so that's okay. I need another rock. There's one there. And sick. Okay, that's good. Whatever. I'll pick them up. If they're here, I'll make that happen. So let's put this in here. And let's put 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also Shift, Alt, and right-click for this one. Not Shift, but Alt and right-click for that one. Sorry. And if you put them in here slowly but surely, you're kind of figuring out which things you need. But I just screwed up. As you mentioned here, I was talking and not really concentrating. That didn't make the stone blade just yet. So that doesn't help me. At least it comes back in one shot there. That's good. Perfect. And another spear. Definitely recommend you. 2 of them. These things will wear and tear. Bottom right here. This thing. All right. So, yeah. What's the next thing? Build a sawbench, right? Before we build a sawbench, we want to go to this direction right there. I'm not sure if I can mark it. Can I? I'm not sure. Oh, I can mark him. I'm not sure if it's going to show up anywhere. He's just hitting for no reason. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. All right. Well, we know we're going anyways. We're going this direction. And we will need to run it out. That poor little bird's like, don't. And he can fly away, so he's fine. There's no meat on him anyways. All right. Let's see here. Map. And a little more here because I do not want to go into the middle of town. Currently, I'm still not ready to go and fight these guys off. That's not a rock. That's a fake rock. Those are the worst kinds of rocks in any kind of survival game. The ones you just can't do anything with. All right, bottom on the right-hand side, you'll see my stamina is going back up. That is the purplish, bluish bar there. There's also a red bar on top. That's our health. And shit. Okay. Okay, there is bears and wolves. Sorry. When I hear galloping, sometimes I take a little deep breath and say, oh my God, no. They do kind of highlight anyways. But yeah, so that is water, which is 73 right now. We have our food, our fruits, our fats, and our... I forget that one is actually. Our fullness, I think it is. So that is something we have to kind of take a look at. So now clay is much different than it used to be. And that's going to be interesting to do. We can't do it in a workbench like I mentioned when I started the video. And hello. I will take a little bite here. Just a little morsel. Keeping our stats up here. You know what? I'll take this too. So it does, if you hover over here, it shows you proteins. That's what it is. So we got proteins. We got also fats. We got vitamins. That's the one I'm missing. Vitamins. I don't know why. I play so many games. Sometimes it gets a little confusing. Even for me. All right, we hit these bushes too if we want to. Where are we right now? We are still a good distance away. What is that there? A car. Well, that could be interesting. Could be something. Things do spawn back. You can't turn it off. I'd like it on. I like the idea of that. You know, if I don't think to ever go... Oh, my God. Okay, this is actually 5. That's good. I'll take that. just because I know it's important. We will need those parts afterwards, and you're going to be like, oh, I remember that one part I gave away? That's the one you're going to be regretting. Okay, it's just a deer. We're good. We really can't, like, we can cut this deer if we get less resources, not mistaken. Last time I was doing it away for the butchering table, we can do it. So it's not the end of the world to get done. But, yeah, we'll be okay. There is some villages here in green. These are the traders. There's also a couple of desert locations. I always want to build in those desert locations, but I never end up being able to do it, so it is what it is. Let's move our stamina up. It takes a little hot minute to go up. There is like perks you can get from a trader too to make yourself better. It's obviously money. You get money from, you know, different locations we're going to hit, like the town. There's some primo actually loot in there for us to start off with. I don't even know if I need all this, but I'm just grabbing it. Also, if I see more food, I would appreciate it. I will need to find some frogs. Unbelievably. I can't believe I'm saying that, but where the fudge am I? I went completely the wrong way, dude. That is not where I wanted to go at all. That is a whole different genre of hello, good morning. There's a, I think this is, isn't this a place where Mike? No, but it is a town. It is infested. So you don't want to go in there whatsoever. I do know this little route because that's why I took it up with my ATV. Obviously, we want to strive to get those 250 coins to find a location unless we get lucky in one of these towns where the ATV is. Then we'll also need the resources to fix it up too. So it's no longer the lighthouse if you didn't see it last season. Definitely. No more lighthouses, no more stuff like that. But it's, I think it's better off this way in a way, but I did have a hard time looking for it. And I think last time I found it was in this area. Is that possible? I don't know. That pig's not bad. That boar is kind of like a pig that'll attack you if you hit him. If you don't touch him, he's not going to bother you. So guess what you don't do? Exactly. Don't antagonize the little piggy right now. He will destroy you early on. There was like a bunch of stuff we have to be careful for here. All right, so this is the goodish location here. I think this is the newest mine they put up, and it was really good. I mined here quite a bit, but there's also a nice area for us to build in. And I don't remember exactly where it was, but there was water next to it. I think it's this one right here. I think there's a water source just here. Yeah, there is. This is super important. The reason for it is because I think there's another location just around a corner, but I don't believe it has the water that we need. Now you can see a little water splotch there. This is the reason why I think I was debating to come over here and build, but I'm thinking here might be the best idea. That, and we also can close off that location there and then close off over there too. And we have a mine just around the corner. So I'm thinking this is where we're going to start our camp. And then we can maybe build upwards and stuff. I don't know. There's like these little cliffside things. I'm thinking right about there. So right now, initially, I kind of want to get myself something really simple going. And those are good vitamins and stuff. I think they make you thirsty to a tiny bit. So yeah, let's get ourselves a building. And I think they want us to build a what? Build a saw bench. We're going to need that no matter what. So that is that because we need planks to build foundations and everything else. So super important. So foundations, walls, doors and stuff. We need placeables, which is this one here. Just a saw bench. I'd recommend you to build at least 4 of these to start off with. Maybe put a location you're not going to be building stuff, but these trees are friggin' phenomenal. They'll pop out way more wood than the regular trees. So, yeah, we can move these anyways afterwards. So it's not a big deal whatsoever. So I'm thinking right about here, since it's sloped, it's not like something I really want to use anyways right now. So 1, you don't have to press shift or anything 2. It just holds a few. 3 and 4. Okay. So yeah, it sounds crazy. You're like, oh my God, why that many? Because you're going to need them. So it takes 4 logs. Luckily enough, we have these big mammoth trees. And again, you do want to keep a couple of sticks and stones and stuff ready to go because this axe will go down pretty fast. It will completely go down fast. But look, all the wood from this thing. Oh my God, it's like so much more. It is insanely more. We can pick these up and move them afterwards and place them properly. Let's just get them built. Probably should have built them here, then brought them over, you know. In hindsight, it is something I should have done, and I apologize in advance. Well, it's already too late now. Oh, no. I didn't mean to saw it. Okay. Forgot how much wood we get. Usually like cut down a tree and then you walk away and it's like, oh my God, it's going to take forever. But these ones do grow back too. Unless you hit it with a hammer, they won't just, you can't actually axe it. And you can keep certain trees. So we might want to keep a couple of these later on when they do grow back for our build. I think it'll be kind of nice to have since the trees have never been implemented in the game itself. I really can't pick up these planks, but you can move these. If you look on the bottom left, you press N, and you can make this a move if you want to into, let's say here instead, because there's a lot more trees and stuff, right? So we could do that and start this up if we want to. And then after that, we'll get a better ones. That's definitely something we're going to want to get for tech-wise. But for right now, I'm just going to move these guys as close to each other as possible and make ourselves going, because we're going to need to get a platform and stuff also going. It's not going to be all perfect, and I apologize. I don't think I can move it with the stuff inside now. No. All right, we'll work on that one in just a few seconds. We're going to have to use stuff anyways. All right, that being said, we're going to need to get ourselves a saw bench and then learn to construct a base piece. So they want us to put a foundation down. We're going to put initial little housing and keep ourselves somewhat safe-ish. So I'm thinking maybe right about here might be a good location. We'll get rid of these trees. 2. Maybe in front of it right now, and after we'll build outwards. Or I think that's a good thing. It takes a lot to craft up, so I'd like to get myself a little base so I can build stuff up, but I don't want to go too far to a point where I can't do anything afterwards. So these will give you a lot less. These are smaller redwoods, I think it is. But they will do the job, so hey, might as well take them. They take less hits than the big one. So I'm going to clear these guys out, because I don't want them inside the foundation when I'm building. Now, if we build, they shouldn't build inside the foundation. That is something that stopped a long time ago. Oh, shit, wait. Wait, is this all? Yeah, it's all properly placed. Sorry, I thought I put the wrong way. I know I'm going to end up destroying this thing for lumber later on, but for right now, we're going to need that. We also need to make plankaroonies, right? Since what I was talking to you about. Well, here we go. Now it's time to do it. Really good time to do it. I'll grab these planks too. I will have to drop some stuff off very shortly, so I'm going to confirm that drop. And as much as I hate doing some of this, I just want to make enough room for some planks so I can grab some and stack them on here. That'd be great. We'll chop down a big old tree. Oh, you know what? Let's move that bad boy over here. I hate dropping things. I think it stays for a tiny bit anyways, so it's not a big deal. But like I said, it's, you know, one of those things. You want to be careful. Yeah, it's not even straight. They're staggering. Oh, my God. We'll move them afterwards. Doesn't really make a difference one at a time anyways. Let's get this bad boy done. So happy to have big trees. We've been doing the small trees. It takes quite a bit of work. Later on, Mike, if you're not aware what Mike is, because you're brand new and stuff, you should go and check it out. Pretty cool. He is going to be a worker that's going to come and work for you once you rescue him. It's going to be a hot minute before you can do all that. But when it does arrive, he's going to be so helpful to go get the extra wood, and it just becomes a quality of life increase, which you're like, yeah, I'll live with that. I'm happy with this. I'll take more of Mike. Thank you so much. And I like to call him Scott, so, you know, just a thing. Okay. So, I don't know. Can I not grab anymore? No, because I have this filling me up. All right. That should be... I'm friggin' heavy, dude. Oh, my God. Am I ever heavy? Okay. Grab. Okay, why am I heavy from... Okay, I still have 4 left on me. Thankfully, I think I can still jump right. That's nice. 6 planks. We're going to have to deal with what we have right now early on, all right? I didn't see any frogs, though. I don't know if I should start panicking. Is that something that's been removed? I'm near a water source, too. I should be able to see a couple of these little buggers flopping around, but I don't know. I'm not seeing it right now. I don't know if that's something new. It wasn't in the notes, but, you know, he was working hard. Now, I did kind of, not pester, but I'm not going to admit that I didn't contact a few times about the updates coming up last few months. And he, thank you for being, I don't usually do that, but I was curious. I want to get back into it. And, yeah, thank you, Dev, for being so awesome, by the way. Merry Christmas to you and all that wonderful stuff. Working on Christmas, make sure this comes out. Pretty amazing. Okay, so this is good. We can't jump with logs. All right, and then they're going to want me to build walls and stuff, gather some water. Don't I have water? Clean water, I do. I'm kind of thirsty. I'm going to drink some up here. We do have some rations and stuff, which is probably going to be handy now. I don't know where the hell the... I don't think the birds give anything, unless you change that up. Do you think you change that up? I don't know. I don't know. Throw spear is not working either. And again, this is like the beta of it, so... Probably something. I'm right. Yeah. Oh, control right click. Oh, it's my bad. I don't usually use it like that. So, yeah, just ignore it. Okay, froggies. So I need to gather water, which means I'm going to get a fire. And let's just work on that because I'll drop off some of my loot. That's the reason why I'm carrying some extra stuff. And we have rocks next to us, too. So let's go placeables and fire, fire, fire. Storage would be nice, too. We'd love to have at least a couple of those if we could. But first thing first, let's get to what we need to survive, which would be some fires. Some fires. Is there not... where the hell? Storage? Others, I think. Yeah, there we go. I have to get used to it a bit. A little hot man. I think I know it by heart, right? If I could, I'll get like 2 of these bad boys going at once. But we'll see how this goes. I'm going to also have to build myself. And I know some people don't, but I do it because once it rains, everything goes bad. And then we worry about it all the time. Under other here, you get yourself one of these little bad boys too. And it should cover. I just want to see where the hell I'm at. It's hard to tell. Looks good, I think. All right. That's good. All right. We'll put that in there. I think it takes planks too, right? No mistake. I didn't really see. No, just logs. Okay. Let's put those on the ground here. Confirm that. We'll get some holders and stuff afterwards. Okay. Gonna need some firewood and more stone. Thankfully enough. We built in a nice place. I'm really kind of worried about, I might have to eat the food. I see a deer over there, but I don't think I'm qualified right now to do this. Taking out the deer, so I don't know. Just not feeling it, you know what I'm saying? Did I get both stones? I did. Wow. Okay. And we're going to also need a crate there. Yeah, shit it. Tab. I'm going to need some storage. Even for here. I can pick these up easily afterwards, so you know what? There. Let's put them like this so it looks normalish. Like one there. You can stack them up after. All right, so that's okay. And yeah, let's get some planks going. We're going to have to get more. 3 more to be exact to get 1 storage. Oh, I see a frog. I can eat them. We'll get him. That's our meat, man. That's our meat and freaking potatoes, dudes. Ah. Okay. They don't run. Well, they do run a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What am I doing here? I'm coming back here. I also need some rocks in case my axe breaks. I know I can hit it up with the pickaxe, but if I don't need to, and there's another frog. There's 2 meats for tonight. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you for not taking that away, because I was about to go, oh my god, things are going to change up quite a bit here. And a chicken. Chicken's always nice, too. I guess the frogs take a little hot minute to get down here. All right, so that's okay. What I need here, I need firewood. Firewood, the best way of doing it, you can either find it lying on the ground, or hit up one of these logs like we did before, and using the sticks. That. Right-click harvest. Oh, I have to drop some stuff off. I keep on forgetting. That's something I need to reduce the weight I'm carrying right now. Okay, drop. That. Don't make a difference right now. Just get rid of stuff out of your inventory if you don't need it right now. Even food. Probably will take, it tells you how long left, 14 minutes, 14 minutes, 10 minutes. Let's eat that one. And this one takes a hot minute before it's bad. We're going to probably need this in just a few minutes. We can put that back in there after we have room. I don't think I have any room right now. No, it's all good. So let's see here. I need firewood, harvest. We got a stick holder too, I think, done. If I can. I don't think I can pick these up and move them either, can we? Can we move this? We can. That's fantastic, because it looks like a little bit off even here. Yeah, it's much better. Okay, and just a little more firewood. Make a stick holder in a second, a firewood holder. Super importanto. Now just grab 3, bring them here. Then we'll harvest, as we always do. And then we're going to go into the building mode here. And I'm going to want to do storage again. And we're going to do a stick holder, I guess. I'll put the ladder there, stairs there. I mean, I'll put some sticks here. And we're also going to be doing some storage. And I'm going to want for firewood. There we go. Right about here. I'll make it look like we're drying them off too. Maybe put them in back. For now, well, you know, just make it look a little better. I don't know. You know, dry firewood makes sense, right? Okay. And what am I missing on this guy here? Just 3. Okay. Nice. Throw in the sticks we're picking up. We're going to need tons of these anyways. I think a storm's about to come in. Do. Here comes the storm. Oh, yeah. You know, if this is all good to go, you do need to still put in the stuff in here. Now, you can utilize 2 things. You can take this, or you can take this, too, which is great. You can shove in, let's say, we'll go back here, split half, and see how much 33 brings us. About half. That's pretty good. It'll save us a little bit of time. You can also put sticks aside if you want to. Got too much of those. And then we're just going to fill them up as much as we possibly. I think it takes 5, if I'm not mistaken, for this to happen. Okay. What time of day is it? Does it even tell me? 6:30. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. I'm really finished up my base, and I need to get it done. So we're going to have some problems here. We're going to have some problems tonight. There we go. 5. And this one here, we're going to throw some stakes on to Barbie. And the rain is starting. Yeah, we haven't built this, so there's no use. We need to get the logs on here. There we go. So now it wouldn't be sizzling anymore, having issues. We can drink the water. We drank it already. We're going to go and grab some water here. And add this. And go back to here. Was that the shortest? Oh, I got to move that log thing. Yeah, well, let's imagine that the logs are super dry. So if this is lit, it's going to start right away. Boy, it really stopped some rain in there. I thought it was actually stopping raining. I was like, geez, that's really slow. Press tab, open up, by the way, grab and drag. And there we go. So you're going to make this happen. And then after that, we'll get ourselves much better ones. There's one in town we get for free for the thermoses. It's great. I think they're 200, so pretty much one fill of these things. And later on, we'll have also running water. There's a lot of things we could do. And there we go. So we can empty this out because we don't want to drink this bad stuff. We're going to light this. We do get a lighter. Don't lose it. I think you could craft it up. I never lost it again, but it's happened where I thought I lost it. So, yeah. There we go. Now I want to make sure it's as full as the other one. All right, so we'll put that in there. We're cooking up the food. We're doing this stuff. We need to get some walls up ASAP. And some stairs. So, walls, door. There's an inside and outside to each one of these. So just pick and choose. You see that? There's like a little log thing going on there. So, that. And that, because I like to see them back. And I like to see on this side too. Kind of my place, I'd be able to see around this area if I need to fight. So there we go. I don't think it costs less for the windows. Still 4 planks, 3 wood. And how much is this? 3 planks. Same thing, yeah. Okay, and I want to build some stairs. Glass, ceiling, doors, windows, foundations, roof, stairs. There we go. These are the wrong ones? I think so. My bad. Yeah, these ones with a foundation. Okay. So we don't have to hop back and forth. I'm going to try this. I don't know. I've never really been good at this. And I know why. This guy will just take off like a friggin' fast as hell. I don't think I can catch up to him. Not like, oh, whoa. Subsistence. He goes through rocks too, little shit. And trees. We got some feathers. I guess we can catch up to him. That's great. Okay, these logs, the planks. Cool, and I'm getting a fudge on them, so. Yeah, a little tired, dude. Now you can't burn the meat, so. The only thing is your fire, you need to put it out. You need water for that, which we only have 1 thermos currently. Don't know why I'm grabbing the small trees. I'm thinking about it. We can also build ourselves a nice log holder here. And a cart, which would be really good initially. We're going to need that. There we go. Come on. Thought it saws faster than that, but it doesn't look like it does. Okay. Nice. We're going to chop down another bad boy because we're going to need that for our logs too. For the actual walls and then ceiling, which I haven't done yet. I always feel like I should have 4 on me. Maybe 3 is good enough, unless you really want to hassle here. I'll get rid of this tree. I don't like it around here. No, there's a... That's for firewood right there. That's great. Okay. Scared the shit out of me. Scared the ever-living poop out of me. I don't know why. I forgot it makes that noise. Just need 4 more planks. Rest are all trees. Which one am I hitting? I don't even know. I don't think I have a light on me. I have to go and pick it up. It's a minor hat that you can pick up inside the town for free, I think. We'll have to go and take a little venture out tomorrow. I think it'll probably be one of our priorities for us to get things done. We'll try our best, at least. We also need to eat right now, so if we can do that, it'd be really great. And probably going to need to build another one. Where did I... There we go. I knew I had more logs. Definitely want to get myself a log holders, and of course, like I mentioned to you, I really want to get the cart going as soon as possible. Soon as possible. I'm trying to think, where's the closest? There we go. Still got to make a bed and stuff. Okay. We're going to need this. Okay, we'll drop that. And I should probably put up these fires. I'm wasting a lot of fuel here. At least one of them. So we can kind of alternate. Maybe the one without the food on it there. There we go. We can grab ourselves clean water if you want to do that. You just got to empty out anything up extra because it only takes one. So we'll empty that out. We'll fill this up. We'll drink. We'll fill this up again. And there we go. We can also grab ourselves a little bit of food. Look on the right-hand side. The meat's going up. Really nice. Cool. And we'll put the chicken on there too. We still have another piece of meat there. These have 3 minutes left, so we're going to actually make sure they don't go bad and go bye-bye. Grab those. We still need some more meats, and I am actually needing some more of everything. So this is going to give me some 129. Okay. It's going to be some vitamins and stuff I do need. We're going to have to look out for more on this, though. That is for friggin' sure. I need 8 planks for this bad boy here. Okay. So I could drop off like extra stuff like rocks and such. We can still keep this going in here. And flip or fire if you need to. I'm going to need a torch, right? I think. Workbench. I need nails. I don't have nails for that. All right. So how do you make a torch? I don't think I've ever needed a torch. Or we have, but we never really used it. Is there a torch in this game? I'm almost 100% sure there was a torch. I just don't see it right now for some reason. A hammer and stuff. We need that. There it is. Stick and 5 plant fiber. So 1 stick and plant fibers. We got that. Easy. That's a friggin' pie. All right. These things are heavy as fudge, so just be prepared to carrying those plant fibers. They can take up a lot of room. Oh, I have no free weapon space. You know what? I'm going to opt out because I don't have the space for it. So we're just going to continue our trek into here. I need to do this, so you guys are going to see a little darker than usual. My apologies. But I want to keep the spears on me in case of emergency. There is wildlife. I'm not sure if they come back or like they're here early, but I know they show up, and that definitely can be a friggin' cumbersome issue when you're actually, trying to deal with them. So just be prepared. They can make your life absolutely friggin' miserable by attacking you, and especially when you don't have a door on your friggin' place. It could even be worse, right? Just fill these bad things here. We need them. They're not bad, but they're amazing. They're just, they take up a lot of time. They take up a lot of time. All right, I think I got everything there. So let's go over here, and we're going to build up our ceiling. A little later than I want to. It's okay. It's not here forever, so this is a crappy starter base, so use a mouse wheel to rotate if you want to. I know most of you know this, and I apologize if it bothers you, but I do need to, in case some people are new and they're getting involved in this game, the more the merrier. Planks and planks. I think both these are the same thing, so I kind of like having a window here and some ability to protect yourself. It does have an arrow pointing outwards, so if you're curious about that, that is a thing. So let's get all the planks we can. I'm carrying too much stuff on me, I think, right? Yeah. Oops. These you need here, by the way. I'll go through that in a second. I do like them stack like this. One of these are medicated, and one of these are regular. I get different kind of wounds. You press on here, and you'll see where you need to fix yourself up and heal yourself. So that is something we'll work on afterwards. That is not a big deal. Okay. I'd probably build that last. I've been smarter, and I could have used the other planks on me. That's okay. Need to go and chop down some trees too. Here we go. And everything else is in here. We're also going to need to make a bed. And that's placeables. I think it's under other. Is that possible? There's our cart we need. We need nails for that. And where's my bed? Workbench? I don't think it's considered a workbench. Plumbing, furniture. There we go. Simple bed. 6 planks. That'll do. That will do. So I'll put it right about here. Gives me a little room on the other side too. I want to get up and get going. So we just need ourselves 2 more of those for planks right now. There we go. And if you see sticks, pick them up. Because trust me, we're going to need a fudge ton of them. Even for spikes and protecting our base. No, we're not going to bed. Nice try. So we'll chop this down. I think this axe is about to break on bottom right. You can see it. It's got a couple more hits left, but not long left, that's for sure. Goodness, the roof pieces are cheaper than foundations. Love that. Oh, there's still some here too. Completely forgot I'd chopped down a tree preparing myself for this. Okay. All right. And actually get this out of here. We should fill up our firewood and sticks at the same time. Just pick up absolutely everything you can. Put some of these rocks in there. Harvest. Should have brought the log over there. We're going to need that for sure for survival of the fittest. Yes, that chicken is very much in my way right now mentally. I'd like to take him out, but he probably saw me now. He ran for his life. Saw what happened to his friend and gone, oh shit, I'm out of here. That guy's brutal. Okay. Yeah, I hear no more clucking. Oh, he's not too smart. Or he's just one of those that like to bite and piss us off. That's okay. Perfect. And that's really nice stack for us to have right now. Okay, where is this little shit? There's some firewood too. I don't know where he went. A lot. Oh. Is he a brown chicken? Oh, that's why. Your brown chicken gotta be even harder to keep track of here. There we go. Grab those feathers. We're going to need them for bows and arrows and all that wonderful stuff. If you see the meat, grab it, love it, cherish it, and call it your friggin' own. But that's the best way to start your day. We have more than enough meat, which is really great. We can keep it on the grill if we want to. Or if we have no more room, just grab some off, and there we go. Have them cooked up, ready to go. We'll have some chicken this time around. Give us a little oomph. This also has a 1 hour and 47 minutes. Spoils it, not in the game. So no worries. It's not that bad. And we can always move this too. Maybe I will move it a little closer to the wall. So it gives me more room to store up some storage crates and stuff. It'd be really nice. All right, learn to gather some water. Build a basin. So that's what they want me to do. I keep on forgetting about that. I never really use it, but it is helpful. So if I wasn't in a location which has a water source, you can build these basins. So also you want this. This is cooler. 15 plastic. Ever get it? Get it. Very important. Let's see here. A basin. Is under other? I think it was under other. Yeah, this one here. You know, it's handy to have. Might as well get one at least. There we go. And we just need ourselves 6 planks. Do I have that? I don't think I do. I think I end up chopping down. Didn't chop down enough wood and put it in there. So unfortunately, you will get better, of course, output from this once we start getting ourselves into better stuff. Why did I go around that way? I think I'm going to have enough for this. 2, 3, 4. And that's 2 in there already. There we go. Now I can finish that task up. Learn to build a forge and craft ingots. Okay. This is a fun part, too. What time is it anyways? It's 1 o'clock. We're probably going to need to get some sleep, guys and girls. That's what we're going to end up doing. So let's get some rest. We'll put out our fire. And we'll get some rest. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Very excited to be back. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it too. I do have to worry about, if you guys see this here, I do have to worry about this bar. And that's my sleepiness. So it's my whole energy. My whole lifespan of being able to run around and stuff. So we want that no matter what. So we'll get some sleep. We'll be back next episode. If you guys are enjoying us, you know what to do. Hit those like buttons, subscribe. We'll go mess around with all new stuff. Can't wait to jump in and have some fun with this. Again, thanks to Dev for making this possible. Thank you all for being here every day. And of course, all the best. You guys are the wickedest. This is GameEdged. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. It's a jungle feast, survival in the
flip side.